Hello everyone, I'm Randy Floyd and you're watching episode 12 of the Ask Midwest Anxiety Show.
When this life gets a little tough, the people start to run. Well, don't you just walk away, that's when I'll say, well, don't give up.
Wow, here we are for the second day in a row. We've got recording the show. Here we are, season 2. Yesterday we were at Heritage Park. Hope you watched that. I was surprised by an awesome 6th grader. His name is Holden. Make sure you go to the end of that video if you haven't watched it and watch. He co-hosted the show with me. Big shout out to Holden. Today I'm flying solo unless someone decides to join me. But anyway, this show is all about answering your questions, trying to help you get through the goods and the not so goods of life. Hopefully this can provide you a little bit of value. I enjoy doing this. I enjoy connecting with people and just trying to find different ways to help them through their social emotional struggles. So if you've watched the Ask Midwest Anxiety Show and you're getting something out of it, I would love to hear your comments or the things maybe that I can improve in. I mean, we're only on episode 12 here. I really am investing some time and energy into this and want to make this a long-term thing. So you guys let me know how it's going. But anyway, episode 12, really enjoyed yesterday's show. A couple other things that we got going up on, guys. Be Kind, Kansas. Have you guys heard of Be Kind, Kansas? You know, this is something that I started it's about a year, 2 years ago. You can go to bekindkansas.com. And it's a campaign that I've started basically just try to connect people, try to connect houses, schools, workplaces, different people all through unite through kindness. And so the idea is with Be Kind Kansas is just try to connect people in different ways. Hey, how's it going, guys? You doing well? Midwest Anxiety YouTube channel. Go check it out. All right, how about like and subscribe? Hit that subscribe button, smash it, all right? All right, take it easy. That's what I love about this show. We're out in the community just being with people. We got roosters and we got people over here. I love it. Anyway, Be Kind Kansas was started about a year ago. And again, it's just for me to unite people, connect them together through positive activities and things. We've got a couple cool things going on right now, I should mention. We've got some Be Kind clubs. And with those Be Kind clubs, we've got 7 of them now. Basically, they just have were started by families and people in the community, and all those clubs are a group of people that like to get together, have fun, socialize, but also do positive things in the community. So we've had a club come out here and do some chalking on the sidewalk here. Be positive, be kind. That's what we're all about here, kindness. Never give up, love, be kind always, smile. It's contagious, kindness rocks. Hey, how you doing? Be a rainbow, kindness forever. Oh, it says be a rainbow. Check this one out. I love this one. Can you see that? Be a rainbow in someone's cloud. Very nice. Big shout out to Angela Paul and Kind Kids Rock. That was yesterday. Kicking it with kindness. We've got Kicking It with Kindness. Kim is the leader of that, and we went to Minsky's and had pizza and just started talking about things. I think she's got an idea about leaving rocks with positive affirmations in parks and stuff. Anyway, these are a bunch of clubs that I would love for you to join. I have a lot of fun just engaging in each one of them. We got the clubs. Another thing we got started are what's called Be Kind campaigns. We got a couple of those going. One we got going is is called Windshield Warriors, where basically you just go and you just leave like a post-it note on a car and then take a picture and share it to your social media. So positive messages on cars. And another one is a sunflower, you know, the sunflower emoji. It's called Planting Kindness. So you just basically say, I'm on social media, I'm planting kindness today in Kansas. Bye. And today mine was saying my please and thank yous. So yeah. So anyway, I guess I should say hi to all those that are watching either live or recorded in our Everyone Struggles group. If you want to watch this live, go to our Everyone Struggles group on Facebook. It's a closed Facebook group, and I'm shooting it live through Facebook Live. So anyway, so Be Kind Kansas, great. We've got a lot of other great stuff going on. We've got some classes. Back to school I talked about yesterday. We got a school refusal class, a 4-week class that we're doing for parents that may have children that struggle going to school. We've got a BARF class coming up that for people that are struggling with the V word, the vomit. Anyway, guys, we've got a lot going on. I'm really looking forward to continuing this show and finding all kinds of different other programs to engage you guys. So hopefully you watch the show, but also you join us in some of those other programs. So this show is all about asking or answering your questions. So I'd like to answer a couple questions. Okay. So I'm trying to stay positive, but I'm concerned about my child not wanting to go to school again this year. Please help. I'm freaking out. Yeah, you know, a lot of our schools are starting here in the next week or so. And with those schools happening, you know, we go from the summertime, and I talked about this a little bit on yesterday's show, how it's an adjustment. We go from, you know, 3-month vacation almost to now we got to get in the schedule and everything else. And certainly for kids that may struggle with anxiety, that might be difficult. You know, there's all the stuff now that is required, maybe that wasn't required during the summer. And so I think there's some great resources. I'm not going to go into detail today exactly kind of what that looks like, because I think there's some great resources. You guys listen to this name, Christopher Carney. Christopher Carney, I'm telling you what, I think he is the leader when it comes to school refusal. Christopher Carney, Kearney. Anyway, I'll link up he's got several books that talk about school refusal. Chris, what he does is he breaks it down into 4 different areas of why a child will refuse school. And then with each, so he gives like an assessment that he does with that, but then he also gives a protocol to address each one of those. And so he has resources for parents and for educators and for therapists. Anyway, that's what I would like to say today about resources and school refusal. Is go check out Christopher Carney. I think he does an excellent job. And we've got a school refusal program, and we use a lot of the stuff that we do in our school refusal program. We use kind of some of his research and that kind of stuff in it. So anyway, remember that name, Christopher Carney. Hey Amy, thanks for joining, I appreciate it. Okay, let's look at the next question here. What is something that you think people misunderstand about anxiety? And when I was thinking about the answer to this question, guys, I'm gonna put my glasses on because it's sunny outside. I was thinking about my answer to this question, and I started thinking, boy, there's a lot of things I could say here. You know, one of the things that I'm thinking about when I am talking about with someone with anxiety, you know, we talk about what is possible and what is probable. So what is possible? I mean, anything is possible, guys. Anything is possible. Right now, it could just start raining. Right now, I could get sick and pass out. Right now, this tree could fall over. I mean, anything's possible, right? I mean, anything is possible. And so when we start talking about anxiety, I think what people do is they turn what is possible into what is probable. And they really mix up the two. what is possible and what is probable. So what is probable is the likelihood it would happen. So what's the likelihood that this tree, even though it's possible that it's fallen over, what's the possibility that it's gonna fall over? Hey guys. I mean, it is possible, but the probability of it's probably pretty small. Has it ever fallen over before? Yeah, I don't think it has. It looks like it's pretty healthy. And so oftentimes, you know, we anxious people confuse, because it is possible, it must be probable. Because it's possible that someone may break into my house, then someone's gonna break into my house tonight. And just because they didn't break into my house tonight, it was by luck. I can't believe they didn't break into my house tonight. But you know what? Tomorrow night, there's a great possibility and a great probability it will. Because it's probable, but why? Because they didn't do it tonight. They didn't do it tonight, so that must mean they're gonna do it tomorrow night. You guys see where I'm going with this? So anxiety really wants us to get confused on what is possible and what is probable. And anything that is possible then may be converted to what is probable. That's what anxiety is gonna do for us. All right? I think that's where I'll leave that question. You guys in the Everyone Struggles group, let me know if you've got any questions that you want me to answer here. All right, last question. What keeps you going each day even when you're not feeling it? Yeah, this is a great question. I think I can go several different places with this. I think one of the places that I can go with it is just gratitude. I mean, guys, while I know that we all have our struggles and there may be things that bother us on a day-to-day basis, one thing that stuck with me is Mel Robbins. I don't know if you guys heard of Mel Robbins. By the way, before she talks about the 400 trillion to 1. Have you guys heard this, Mel Robbins? Let's take a look at it.
What do you think the odds are, given the entire history of the world, of you being born on October 29th to the parents that you have with the DNA structure that you got at the moment of time that you were born?
1 in a trillion?
Close. She said 1 in a trillion. It's actually 1 in 400 trillion. Wow. Can you give her a hand? I mean, she's a miracle, for God's sakes. So why would I tell you this? And every one of you, by the way, every one of you, 1 in 400 trillion. Why is it important for me to point that out? The reason why it's important is because you are a damn miracle.
400 trillion to 1 that you are alive, right? That's the probability that you're alive. Just who you are, 400 trillion to 1 that you are exactly who you are. And I think that's amazing. I mean, I think that given that, the gratitude, you know, that I'm alive and that, you know, I know there are struggles and those things, but I always look at the possibility, or not the possibilities, the positive, and trying to be optimistic. And I think that is the thing that keeps me going each day, is just really focused. And I pay a lot of attention each day in the morning. I kind of have got a practice that I do in the morning to kind of get my day started and going. And I really do say a couple things that I'm thankful for and just grateful for, and really try as much as possible to focus my mind each day on the positives. Even if something is not working out well that day, I really want to focus on those positives. And I know it can be really hard at times. So that's really what keeps me going, is positivity and optimism. And I think that's my strength. I think the other thing, guys, is this. I think about it is that we've only got one life. Let me say that. Let me get a little closer here. We've only got one life. I'm 41 years old. I would like to live to be really, really old, but this is the only life I got. So why live it in misery? And I know there are a lot of us that have each of us have a different context in our life of what we've experienced in our life. And what I believe is that we all struggle. Everyone struggles. Some of us struggle more than others, but we all struggle. But this one life that we're given, guys. We have the opportunity to make whatever we want of it. And no matter the struggles, no matter our history, we've always got now to start. Right now. We've got right now to start. So I would encourage you guys to look at what's driving you. I challenge you to be optimistic. I challenge you to be positive. I challenge you to look at your life and think about if this is the life you want to live. And if you say, no, this is not the life I want to live, start today. Find some ways that you can change it. I would look at cognitive behavioral therapy. So I know in this show here that there's a context. A lot of us have different contexts in our life. It's really hard to speak specifically to each of our, what's gone on in our lives. But I would encourage you to look at your own life and find a way, a life worth living. So that was kind of a long-winded answer about what I'm passionate about, what keeps me driving, but optimism and positivity are the two things that I love. Guys, this has been a great episode. I'm here at Deanna Rose. It's beautiful out today. We got all kinds of things going on in the community that I really enjoy. One of the things that I would really encourage you to do is go to any of our social media. Go to Facebook, go to Twitter. Boy, I'm hot on Twitter right now. Go to Twitter. I got all kinds of conversations going on Twitter. Go to Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Ask me a question. I'd love to answer your question. Hashtag it with AskMidwestAnxiety. So tag AskMidwestAnxiety, or excuse me, tag Midwest Anxiety, hashtag AskMidwestAnxiety. And I'd love to answer your question on a future show. Yeah, been great. I look forward to tomorrow doing another show. I hope to kind of get a schedule out in the next couple days where you guys will see where I'm going to be at each day. And if you like the show, come out and hang with me during the show. I'd love for you to come hang with me. Maybe we can get a discussion going. Maybe you want to be a co-host. Hey, Holden set the bar kind of high yesterday. Maybe you want to be a co-host. Anyway, guys, until tomorrow, take good care.
When this life gets a little tough,